Good evening, everyone, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. Just a few minutes back, we had a very interesting session on the farmers' protest, and it was very well spoken by Balbir Singh ji, and he has done a lot of research on this topic, and he is very, very active on social media for the last few years, especially in the domain of the farmers' protest. And Yes. So today, friends, we'll be covering a lot of news with the fact that Salman Khan and Karan Johar, there's a lot of things which are not happening between the two, and there is some sort of, maybe fight. And also the fact that, Tamanna has a 2 crore diamond ring, and, what is the story behind that? So, yes, it is over to you.
Yeah. So, friends, there's a lot of news this in this session, and we would, not only talk about this, but we'd also talk about something very important that I've just read is that Jaya Bachchan. Now she has declared a combined wealth of 1,578 crores with Amitabh Bachchan. you know so the Samajwadi Party has nominated this actress and politician, and for her fifth successive term in the Rajya Sabha, Jaya, who has been a member of this SP since 2004, submitted the nomination papers on February 13th. According to reports, Padma Shri awardee declared that she and her husband own assets worth a whopping 1,578 crores, as per her election affidavit. Bachchan's net worth is 1.64 crores, and Amitabh Bachchan was rupees 273.75 crores in 22 and 23. Now, Jaya and Amitabh have a total of 849.11 crore worth of movable assets and 728.27 crores worth of immovable assets. Now, she has reported a bank balance, a huge bank balance, while all the details have been given in this affidavit if you would like to see it. Now, my question is, after reading Thaliwali Mami's affidavit, is that what is Thaliwali Mami doing for the downtrodden? When she said, Thali mein kitne ched hai, has she ever bothered about doing some kind of charity for someone? They keep saying that, see, Amitabh Bachchan is doing a lot, he's doing a lot. And then every time this Panama Papers pops up, So what are these scams all about? And what is this couple really up to? So, a lot of things have happened in between. And earlier, there was a lot of respect for Amitabh Bachchan, sometimes, some years back. But now, nobody even gives him the kind of respect except in Bollywood. So it is obvious that people have seen through him and his wife. See, whenever a lot of bad things happen to you, you have to introspect and see what is happening in your life. Are you doing the things that are expected of you? Are you kind to people? Do you do good things? These are things these people have to ask in the end. They keep ignoring what is happening in Bollywood, and they expect the world to be hunky dory for them. And look at the kind of wealth these two people have garnered themselves. And with no movies in hand. I have not seen any movies of late. So where is all this money coming from, Thaliwali Mami and Lambuji? It's a question that we really need to ask. Yes, back to you, Jay.
Yeah, if you speak, these figures are quite shocking, and I mean, what is really surprising to me is that both of them are not contented in life or not satisfied
Yeah.
at this point of their lives, right? When I mean, both Amitabh Bachchan ji and Jai Bahaduri, sorry, and both of them after Amitabh Bachchan is still taking part in KBC. He has so many brand endorsements, and the fact that even Jaya has is very active in politics. So they're not contented from what it seems, and I mean, we'll have to wait and see how this, progresses, because the Panama Papers investigation is on, and all eyes are on BJP, right? Just because BJP is a ruling party and they have a huge, of course, they're going to win by a huge majority because the opposition is in complete tatters, right? The dot dot alliance has no chance because each and every day, someone or the other is running away from Rahul Gandhi, whether it is Mamta Banerjee or whether it is Nitish Kumar. There's no strong opposition for the BJP, but that doesn't mean that people should take whatever BJP has to say or whatever the BJP people has to say, right? Because we have a lot of pending cases like the SSR case and the Disha Salian case, which there's no update on the same.
Yeah, in fact, in point, in this case, in point is what is happening now in Bengal. How what you say, rape is being used as a tool, by the Trinamool. And what is happening is BJP is only criticizing it and saying that why are they doing it? And everybody from the Minister of Women and Child to the spokesperson is talking of, as though they are in opposition. And why is this happening? What is happening? You guys are in the center and you guys are in power. Okay, it is right up to you to go and tackle the situation in Bengal. You remember when the Minister of Women and Child, opposition accused her daughter of having a bar in Goa. Immediately, what she did was she had a press conference and she, was talked with spoke with the law court, and immediately put this thing on the opposition. That was because it was a daughter. Now, others' daughters and others' wives and mothers are being raped in Bengal. And where is the ground action? You mean to say, as a minister, your duty is only to launch things or to inaugurate things or do interviews with the president and such stuff? I'm sure you have more work. And every time you wait for Modi ji to come back and tell you what to do. You're all given a position in a department when a train crash happens. The minister will rush to the spot and make things happen. What is your job? Do you even care for these women? Is my question. I mean, when you even hear about it, tears come to your eyes. This is not some Africa where you do such sort of atrocities to our own women, Indian women. And you have the spokesperson saying, look at this, look at this. You guys are not in opposition. You all are in the center, you all are ruling. Each one can do their jobs. And Modi ji is very proud of the ministers who are working, swiftly. You remember when the train accident happened, the way the minister worked, day and night he was there in the spot. He didn't sleep, he didn't do anything. Yes. Yes. And it's not only him. We are talking about a lot of people like Yogi ji and Himanta Biswa, And here you have somebody, she's speaking in Bengali, trying to impress upon you that she can talk in Bengali. Your mother or someone was a Bengali, so you can naturally speak in Bengali. But that is not the point here. The point is, how do you tackle the case? Governor's rule has to come there. It cannot happen like this. That every time you're sitting there in your AC room and talking about this, something is happening.
So coming back to the point, is that no minister, be the BJP or the Congress, they should be evaluated based on their performances. What is the portfolio they are in charge of, and what have they achieved during this period of time with respect to their portfolio, right? So don't the citizens of India who is voting for these parties, don't they have the right to evaluate each and every minister in the BJP cabinet as to how their performances are in their respective portfolios, right? So this has to be done, in some way or the other, and hopefully it should be addressed at some point in the future. So yeah, you have something on Ria Chakravarti.
Yeah, but before that, I'd like to also speak about this Indian singer. Jaydev, if you could bring her picture out. This Indian singer who they say has committed suicide when she was found dead in her house. She was found hanging in her room. Now, we want to know whether this was a natural death, like she killed herself, or whether it was something fishy. Now, looking at the history of cases happening, I doubt, because this woman looks very lively and very young and happy. So whether this woman died, you know, has taking her life, or she was killed. Now this is continuing all the time, and it's like, see, you see some things daily, what's happening across your street, and you don't bat an eyelid. A young life has gone again, and nobody's questioning. Ultimately, the police will say that she hung herself. You know, it's a very sad state of affairs. What is happening in India? Every time a death happens, we're just closing our eyes.
Yeah, it is
Yes,
Malika Rajput.
yes, this girl,
Malika
Malika
Raj.
Rajput. Yes,
Yes.
Rajput. And I just see, I was just wondering what happened to her. I mean, why would she take her life unless she's being threatened? A lot of a lot of these cases, these women make money, and they are there are extortionists who take money from them. And if they do not obey, then they are done away to show them as examples. So did this happen to her also? Because it's happening all over India. It's happening in Kerala. It's happening in Tamil Nadu. It's happening in Andhra. So if this is not nipped in the bud, nothing can happen. Now, moving on to the accused number one, who is Riya Chakravarti. She landed in Neha Dupia's house. Look at the kind of relationship she has with the other actresses, and she comes, wearing something very chic, and she has a Louis Vuitton handbag in her hand. So now she gives that more importance than even her dress. So, in other words, to tell you that, see, I'm very well off, and people are taking good care of me. I'm not bothered, about the SSRians, or who wants, justice for SSR. I'm living a good life. Now she did her, posing part. Paparazzi is just there to do that. It was only last month that the internet was shocked by the staggering price bag of this bag. The piece, which faced a lot of trolling online, is priced at a jaw-dropping 2.80 lakhs. So now, of course, you see here you cannot really know the difference, because even from China you can pick up a fake. And knowing Ria, I'm sure she would have just picked up a fake bag and started showing that it is a original Louis Vuitton. Now, in this party were other people like Ananya Pandey, Karan Johar, Ritesh Deshmukh, Kartik Aryan, Malaika Arora, Vidya Balan, Siddharth Kapoor, Chunky Pandey, Navya Nanda, and Agastya Nanda. And this was a private party. So, you will know that she is as much a part of the Bollywood brigade as she was 4 years back, because now it's going to be June, and it's going to be 4 years since SSR died. And now that also that the High Court, Bombay High Court, has reserved its order on the plea submitted by the actress and her brother Shovik and their father, requesting the quashing of the lookout circulars issued against them. The LOC were issued by the CBI amid the ongoing investigation into the death of the actor Sushant Singh Rajput. The LOC prevents individuals from traveling overseas without first seeking court approval. Back in December, the actress made headlines when she was reportedly unable to fulfill work commitments because of the same. Now, here also, whenever we say, work commitments, these are all people who are together with the cabal and working, in tandem with them. Back to you, Jay.
Yeah, so she attends these parties because there's a lot of discussion going on in the circle as to how she gets many opportunities from attending these parties, right? Sorry, be it a brand ambassador opportunity, be it some sort of participation in a reality show. All these discussions happen in these private parties in Bollywood. If you're not part of this circle, then you don't get any opportunity. You are out of the circle. So that is why she is seen attending these parties, whether it is Ankita Lokande, whether it is Riya Chakravarti, all of them, or Shehnaz Gill. Shehnaz Gill also is now seen, partying with Guru Randhawa, right, the singer. Or
Yes.
so what is Shehnaaz Gill before Siddharth Shukla, right? The same goes with Ria and SSR. So all these actresses, they don't have a single hit film in hand, but they still are being covered by the news agencies, right? By the mainstream news agencies. They are being given all these opportunities, and we know why, right? Yes.
Yeah. So just a little bit more on this, Malika Rajput, who was a co-star of Kangana and who died under suspicious circumstances. Now, Malika Rajput worked with Kangana Ranaut in Revolver Rani, and she was found hanging from the fan in a room in her house at Sultanpur. Now, the this girl, she was both a singer and an actress who was known as Vijay Lakshmi. Now, she was found dead in her house under very suspicious circumstances on Tuesday, February 13, in Sultanpur, Uttar Pradesh. The body of the 35-year-old singer was found hanging from the fan in a room of her house in Sitakund locality of Kotwali, police station, the police said. you know so who is this lady? She had played a supporting role in Kangana Ranaut's star and comedy Revolver Rani in 2014. The late actress also appeared in the music video for the song Yara Tujhe by Shan. She joined the Bharatiya Janata Party in 2016, but she left politics 2 years later. After her career in entertainment industry and politics didn't last long, she turned to spirituality. She was appointed the National Secretary General of the Bharatiya Suvarna Sangh in Uttar Pradesh in 2022. She was a trainer in Kathak dance, and in her later years, she also started writing and performing her own ghazals at several poetry sessions. Now, her mother said that she did not know when her death took place, as the family was sleeping. She was quoted telling India TV earlier the door was closed and the light was on. We took 3 rounds but could not open the door. At last, I looked through the window and saw she was standing there. When I knocked on the door, I saw that our daughter was hanging. I called my husband and others, but she was no more. As per PTI, Kotwali police station in charge Sriram Pandey said that prima facie it seems to be a case of suicide. However, he said the exact cause of the death would be known when the post-mortem report comes. So that's how things are in the case of this young lady. Very sad and also very strange, because if she could not confide to her family, and or whether something else happened, we really do not know, because the door was closed.
Yeah, it is very
So
sad. Yeah, this
yeah.
is one example, our friends, that there's not much public pressure on this particular case, like the way SSR had a lot of public, and that's why it is still people are fighting, and very much so even today. But in this particular case, there is no public, pressure, and that is the reason why no one is questioning this case, right? I mean, how can such a lively person commit take her own life, right? It doesn't make sense,
So
and it is very
this
very
also
very
happened. Yeah, this also happened. You remember in the case of Disha Saryan. See, before SSR died, in a small report in the middle of the paper, it was written that, see, this girl who was a business
yes,
manager, committed suicide. She jumped from this floor. So nobody noticed it. It is only when SSR died and the connections
yes.
started revealing themselves that we realized how she was killed. So
So
God alone
yes,
knows whether there is so much more to what happened to this woman.
yes, and that is the reason why public has so much of power, right? The Indian public, if they unite, right, if they start questioning each and every case on social media aggressively, then all these media people will understand that we can't ignore this particular case. We have to question the concerned investigative agencies, and that's how things will get exposed. But sadly, that's not the case for each and every case in India. So now, friends, coming to the next piece of news, and it is with regards to Tamanna Bhatia, and apparently Vijay Verma, who is her, boyfriend, right? Vijay Verma said he messaged Tamanna Bhatia after hearing about her 2 crore diamond ring, which reports claimed was a gift from Ramcharan's wife Upasna. Now, actor Vijay shared the reaction to the news about Tamanna Bhatia's 2 crore diamond ring. And Vijay took a dig media for reporting the fake news and claiming that the ring was the fifth largest in the world and was gifted to Tamanna by Ramcharan's wife Upasna. Vijay Verma also revealed that he messaged Tamanna after her fake diamond ring made news. He joked he was upset that his name was not attached to her ring. Tamanna and Vijay have been dating for some time now after meeting on the sets of Lust Stories 2. And when asked how he will match the world's fifth most expensive ring that was rumored to be gifted to her, this is what what he said. You know that was not a diamond ring, but a bottle cap, right? She was joking with the photo, and the media carried fake news about her ring being the fifth largest and costing 2 crore rupees. I messaged her that I felt bad that my name was not linked to her ring. So this is a very cheap way of getting publicity that whatever that diamond ring is fake. But why did the media get carried away at this particular news that this ring is worth 2 crores, right? So it shows the stupidity of the media and how gullible that certain media are to covering such kind of news. Yes.
Meanwhile, with regards to Poonam Pandey, apparently now Poonam Pandey has been, she and this person called Sam Bombay have been slapped with 100 crores defamation lawsuit over her fake death. Now, as you remember, it was announced that she was suffering from cervical cancer and that she died. And then later they said that it was just a publicity stunt under the guise of promoting cervical cancer. Now, while the opinions of the audience were divided between whether the actions were right or wrong, Poonam and her former husband Sam have found themselves in trouble due to a defamation case of rupees 100 crores filed against them for their deception. Reportedly, the case was filed by one Faisal Ansari, charging Poonam with trivializing the seriousness of cancer. So this is something for sure that people would have reacted to, knowing that, see, how difficult it is for cancer survivors to have undergone these diseases, and it's terrible to joke in this manner and say that you had faked your own death.
Yes, very much so, and I mean, such stunts need to. I mean, they need to be acted upon because you can't take the common people for a ride, and especially the people who are suffering, who are actually suffering from this sort of cancer. It is an insult to them. So this appropriate action should be taken against this lady. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and apparently this is very interesting. The fact that Salman Khan and Karan Johar, they are in negotiations regarding the films called The Bull, and regarding the financial arrangements of this particular film. And there has been a lot of delay in the production of this film. And according to certain reports, this film is slated to be an expensive venture, prompting Karan Johar to consider signing Salman Khan with a back-end deal. However, Salman Khan is reportedly seeking upfront compensation, complicating the financial aspects of this film. Karan Johar, facing financial viability concerns, has requested more time from Salman Khan to re-evaluate the film's financial structure. While Salman Khan is enthusiastic about collaborating with KJo and appreciates the script, he is reportedly adamant about not incurring personal losses. Apparently, negotiations between the two parties are ongoing. So, from what it looks like, Salman Khan is only in for the money, and Karan Johar is clearly does not have the money from what it seems like. And what is amazing is that um, why does Karan Johar have to take Salman Khan at all in his film? Right, he can take someone else. So you can see how the whole of Bollywood is controlled by all these people, and somehow or the other, they want to be at the helm of power, be it Salman Khan or Karan Johar or Ekta Kapoor, right? So they decide as to who will be successful in Bollywood and who will have a very good career in Bollywood. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button, because liking this video helps our channel, reach more and more audiences who are not informed as to what is really happening in the film industry, as well as issues which are not reported by the mainstream media and so forth. Yes.
Meanwhile, you remember Nitish Bharadwaj, who played Krishna in Mahabharat. Now, he accuses his estranged wife of mental harassment, unruly conduct, and he files a complaint. You remember he was best known for portraying the role of Lord Krishna in television, series Mahabharat. He has once again grabbed the headlines and he has filed a complaint against his wife, Smita Gate, of mental harassment and unruly behavior. Now, according to media, he approached the commissioner of police of Bhopal and on Wednesday and submitted a written complaint against his estranged wife. In the complaint, he stated that after a 12-year-old long marriage, he and his wife, Smita, consensually filed for a divorce in 2018 at the Mumbai Family Court, and the case is still pending. However, he accused estranged wife Smita, who is currently posted as additional chief secretary at the MP Human Rights Commission in Bhopal, of not letting him meet their twin daughters, Devyani and Shivaranjani. He further stated in his complaint that to not let him meet his daughter, Smita allegedly kept changing the schools regularly, which has inflicted harm on his mental health. The actor urged the CP of Bhopal to intervene in the matter and help him meet his daughters. The CP told media that he has received an application from Nitish Bharadwaj, and investigating officer Falguni Dixit has been assigned the matter, who will look into it. Now, Nitish and Smita tied the knot in 2009 and they have twin daughters. The couple filed for a divorce in the family court in Mumbai in September 2019 after 12 years of marriage. So it seems to be a very sad case for Nitish, because everybody admired him, and also the fact that he's acted in many movies, regional movies as well, and he's always been seen as a very pleasant actor. Now, as he undergoes this turmoil, we only hope that he will get to see his daughters, because this case was filed in 2018 and today, now it is 24. Can you imagine the way our courts are working? This is also something that the courts need to examine themselves. People need to go on with their lives. They can't, be in a limbo. Yeah, back to you, Tim.
Yeah, so now coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite interesting, is that Bangalore authorities seal Rockline Mall, and Rockline Mall in Bangalore is owned by Salman Khan's Bajrangi Bhaijaan producer. Now, Rockline Mall is located in Dasarahalli in Bangalore, and it has been sealed. And why has it been sealed? Because of non-payment of tax. Now, as per reports, the corporate revenue officer sealed this particular mall today, and news agency also shared a video from the site where the officers are busy with the sealing process. It is a mall owned by leading Kannada producer Rockline Venkatesh, and it was inaugurated in 2011 by the then State Home Minister R. Ashoka. He is one of the top producers of not just Kannada film industry but South India, and he also was involved in producing films which involve big names in the Kannada film industry, like Dr. Vishnuvardhan, Ambarish, Ravichandran, Shivraj Kumar, Upendra, Jagish, Sudeep, Darshan, and Puneet Rajkumar. He made Linga with Rajnikant, and Salman Khan's Bajrangi Bhaijaan, and Ravi Teja's power. So it is quite shocking to see that this particular mall has been sealed because of non-payment of taxes, and so if he has not paid tax, he has to pay the penalty, because each and every citizen like you and me, we pay taxes every year, and it is the duty of the common man to pay tax, right? And it's and a large part of the taxes in India is paid by the middle class, and all the more reason why in the future, BJP should also consider some, facilities for the middle class, right? Because that is very, very important, and a lot of people, want some sort of relief, for the middle class. Yes.
Now Ranveer Singh has left everyone surprised with an ad that features him alongside adult film star Johnny Sins for a sexual healthcare brand. Now, Johnny Sins is an American pornographic actor, director, and YouTuber. And do you know who are the brains behind the viral ad? It's created by the advertising agency Moonshot Media, co-owned by stand-up comedian Tanmay Bhatt and former head writer of All India Bakchod, Devaya Bopanna. The ad is co-written by their former AIB colleague Vishal Davayama along with Puneet Chadda and Deep Joshi. The same agency is behind the popular ads of Fred Shark Tank and Shah Rukh Khan's Disney Hotstar promos, among others. The ad is a comical parody of a typical Indian TV drama. The entire cast include Ranveer and Sins are dressed in traditional wear. Ranveer is seen donning a maroon kurta and sporting long hair. Sins also adorned with a donned kurta. The ad shows a woman complaining to Ranveer about his brother, portrayed by Sins, who struggles with erectile dysfunction. Speaking about his ad, Ranveer in a statement said, "I'm here with sincere intent to use my influence for raising awareness of or making a positive impact. The Bold Care campaign is more than talk. It's a mission that I'm deeply connected to, and I'm here to bring a change in how we address men's sexual health, aiming for tangible solutions and millions of lives impacted all across the country." So again, this is Bollywood's way of again making everything that they do perverse. And now you have now since they are unsuccessful, they are using stand-up comedians to help give them a push, and this seems to be their latest venture.
Yeah, so Ranveer Singh, he seems to be desperate for attention, because his wife is taking away all the attention in Bollywood with back-to-back films from with SRK and Hrithik Roshan, and also the fact that he posed completely naked for a photo shoot, a few years back, if you remember. So he seems to have developed a sort of complex, with his own wife, which is quite evident when he was interviewed on the Coffee with Karan show. And now, he is doing each and everything to catch some attention in the public. And these are the kind of ingenious ways in which he's trying to catch the attention of the public. Yes.
Yeah, it is with this we end the session. Thank you so much. Good night. Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.
Yes, Srinath.